Good morning, everybody. My name is Mike, and this is my first video post. I read a lot on politics, and I try to stay objective. But this whole thing that happened with the Iranian money transfer, $400 million, was transferred to the Iranians, and basically the excuse from the State Department and from the President was based on an old military contract that was back in the 70s that was being repaid. But ironically, 4 Americans were released at the very same time that the money came in. Now, I don't know how many of you remember this, but about 10, 12 years ago, when our forces went to Iraq and they were fighting the insurgency, the Iranian government were sending their elite Quds force into Iraq to actively participate and train the insurgents on how to make IEDs, improvised explosive devices. And what they did with these is they actually took copper slugs and they put explosives behind them. And when a copper slug penetrates through our best armored vehicles that we have to offer, can you only imagine the kind of damage that causes to the soldiers inside of those vehicles? They're obliterated. There's nothing left of them. They're incinerated. It has to be washed out with a hose. And here we are, 10, 12 years later, giving the Iranians $400 million for 4 stupid Americans that entered Iran knowing the risk that they took. And they're going to be getting billions more. That is utterly ridiculous. America, we need to stop this. We need to stand up and say something. That $400 million that was given the first installment payment to the Iranian government, basically that was an insult to all the soldiers who have fought past, present, and future, and directly pisses on the graves of those who were killed fighting for our government and fighting for our freedom. That's what I have to say about that. It's me, Mike, and I'm a common sense patriot.